What's up, lords and ladies? It's the Godless Gamer. Welcome back to my channel, my friends, and thank you for tuning in today. This is the 23rd installment of my Realm of Thrones series in Bannerlord, and I've been having a ton of fun with this series so far. Today is going to be really interesting. You might have noticed from the thumbnail that I used for this video, it's kind of a spoiler, but that's usually what I do with my thumbnails. They represent where we are or what we're doing in that episode. So, oh, and we got the perfect loading screen for it too. So yeah, if you haven't figured it out already, if you have the brains of like Tormund, we're headed up north, and I'm basically doing this because I see this as a good way to use this peacetime that we're enjoying right now, because we're between wars. There's no one I'm really fighting right now, because we got our independence from Robb Stark, and then we took all the land that we needed to get from Stannis Baratheon. So those are the two big kingdoms that we've been fighting for the past few episodes, and now we're at peace. And I actually I have quite a task ahead of me getting you guys caught up on what happened between the episodes, because I did play behind the scenes, and there's quite a few cool things that I want to mention here. First one, let's talk about our companions, because I got some new ones. I brought Brienne of Tarth. She's not running her own party anymore. She joined my party, and I replaced her with none other than Sandor Clegane. Now, when the episode that I thought he died in, somebody left a comment and said that he didn't die, he just got pissed off and he left my party because he was a member of my party when I took a settlement, and I didn't pillage it. I think I showed mercy and he didn't like that, so he dipped out. I thought he was dead, and I was just under that. Even though the commenter left that comment, I tried to send him a raven, and he was grayed out. The game was basically treating him like he was dead. I didn't know he was still alive, so I just operated under that assumption. But I'm glad I was wrong. He was hanging out in Case or something. He was chilling in a tavern, and I immediately grabbed him. He's now running his own party, and I brought Brienne in. Now I'm currently at my companion limit. We're almost up to tier 6, and then I'll get my next one. So we still have some time until then, because there are more companions that I want to bring in. We still have a long way to go. And I think I want to eventually have Brienne run her own party again. Eventually, but I need someone to replace her. But once we get up to tier 6, we can grab a new companion. But I'm glad we got Sandor Clegane, because I'm debating on whether I should give him Clegane's keep, because now he's alive, and I think I want to give him his house back, but I already gave it to Tywin. If I were to go into the kingdom and go to fiefs, Clegane's keep, bring forward the proposal to give this settlement to someone else. Now, if I do this, I'll take it away from the Lannisters, but then immediately an election will be held, and it'll be a bunch of people that I don't want to give it to either. I won't be able to give it to Sandor Clegane this way, because I need an available fief under my own control. I would need to control Clegane's keep myself in order to do this, but since it's under the control of somebody else, I have to figure out how to get it from Tywin into my own possession, not into the possession of somebody else. This is not how I wanted to start the episode, thinking about things that I didn't want to talk about. Hold on. We'll get to that later. The other thing I wanted to talk about was I've added some Valyrian steel swords to my collection. I'm going General Grievous. I got Heartsbane, because between the episodes, Randall Tarley, who's just his own independent clan, he's just a clan, he's not a part of a kingdom or anything, he just decided to randomly declare war on me, and I immediately jumped on that opportunity. I found him, took him prisoner, and then I took his sword, and now he hates me. Minus 100 relation. And now, check this out. He's not my prisoner anymore. Oh no, is he still in Lannisport? No, he is still my prisoner. I'm not traveling back to Lannisport. We have other directions we want to go in, but he's using this huge bone weapon. It's ridiculous looking. If he was my prisoner, we can get a nice better view of him, and I can spin him around and show you the whole weapon, but it's just ridiculous. That's what he started using after I took Heartsbane from him. But now he hates me. And I don't really care. I didn't like him anyway. He was a dick to Sam. So now, I'm using Oathkeeper. Brienne, who's in my party, is using a Heartsbane. And you know what I like about it? Because the scabbard goes with her armor. Her armor, which I'm never going to change, by the way. She's going to wear this forever. I like how the scabbard kind of matches it, and so does the hilt. You don't get a good shot of it. If I go to a hideout and we clear out a hideout, that's a good opportunity to show you her using it, and I think I might do that. Because we got to travel up to the wall. Because that's where we're headed. So we got Heartsbane for Brienne. Orphan Maker, which is not a unique Valyrian steel sword. It is a Valyrian steel sword, but it's not unique. On my travels, I saw another one on sale. I could buy another Orphan Maker, so it's not unique, but it is a Valyrian steel sword, and it is named, so I have it. Sirio's using that. It's a one-hander, not a two-hander. Hodor is using ice, of course, which I think is appropriate because it's the Valyrian steel sword of the north, and that's where Hodor is from. So he's wielding his land's sword. And then Gendry's using Bright Roar. And then Talisa's not using anything. I tried to give her a generic Valyrian steel sword, but she's not skilled enough to use that. Oh, no. Yeah, she wasn't. The skill for this is only 30, but in order to use a generic Valyrian steel, you need like 70, and I'll get her one eventually. Let me see if there's one on sale here. It's probably going to be super expensive. Requires one-handed 150, so that, just using that as an example, she's not skilled enough to use these things yet. So I sold it. I'm sure I'll get another one, or I'll be able to afford one when she can start using one. Okay, so what else happened? I improved my relation with Lysa Arryn, because I'm still trying to build this alliance with Lysa Arryn. You can see in my old quest log 14 days ago, she granted me a mission to collect revenue from her settlements, and after it was done, I got a relation boost of 11, which is boosting my score to make this alliance. I still don't have enough influence, but I'm getting influence daily. I'm getting 10 influence every day, so we'll be there in no time. But now my current score is 70 with the required 100 to form this alliance. We're almost there. So that mission really helped. I've been sending her ravens occasionally, just sending her money to boost her relation and checking for missions. I can't do a lot of missions for her. I don't qualify to do most of the missions that she normally offers. It's because I'm such a high-ranking person. But I am still allowed to do the tax collecting missions, which is why I did it. But today, let's get on to what we're doing today. We're going to head up north. Because now, I will admit, full transparency, I cheated a little bit here, because in my last episode, I was trying to figure out how I can give away land, and several of my commenters responded by telling me that if you get your trade up to 300 and you get the last perk, you can trade settlements, which is what I wanted to do, and there was no way I was going to get up to trade 300 by natural means, by making profits from trading or operating caravans. I'm not doing either of those things, so I didn't want to waste the time having to do all that, so I cheated a little bit. I used a console command, and I just got myself to 300 trade skill. I got a bunch of other perks. I'm not going to read them all. I'll just hover over all of them. But I will admit it was a little cheaty, but look, it's giving me the ability to do what I wanted to do, and that's trade settlements. So I can barter settlements with people now. So yeah, I had to let you know that. And now that I can do that, I'm going to head up north, because my mission today is to take Castle Black, and then we're going to have a conversation with Jon Snow, and I'm giving Jon Snow Castle Black. I want to reform the Night's Watch, because it collapsed when the Night Walkers invaded, but it's slowly been getting its feet. A part of the Night's Watch owns the Shadow Tower. The current leader of the Night's Watch is Carl Tanner. There are several clans that make up the Night's Watch, and he owns a piece of the wall. So Carl Tanner owns the Shadow Tower. He's Clan Thorn. Jon Snow doesn't own anything, so I want to capture Castle Black and give it to Jon Snow. I'll give Eastwatch by the Sea to this Pike clan, and then I'll give Corran Halfhand the Night Fort. Because now I can give them land in barter, so I just have to send them ravens. I have to meet them first, of course. I've met Carl Tanner. I don't think I've met Corran Halfhand. Hold on, guys. I promise we'll get going. I don't know how to spell his name. So we gotta do it this way. QH. Okay, yeah, we haven't met him, but he's up here. And then the last member of the clan is Pike, Cotter Pike. Just want to see where he is. Is he up here? Oh yeah, they're all around the Shadow Tower. That's perfect. So let's get the wall back in order. Let's give it to the people that's reestablished the Night's Watch, because I feel it's my duty to do it, because nobody else is going to do it. The AI kingdoms aren't going to do that, so I have to do it, and I think it'll be fun. And then maybe as a treat, while we're up here, I'll recruit a giant or two, because we've never messed with giants. And then I was also thinking of bringing 1-1 into my clan, if he's still alive. Isn't it? Are you serious? Whatever his name is, I'll look it up. The giant, the one that was in Jon Snow's army. I think the one that got killed by Ramsay Snow, shot him in the eye. But yeah, I want to get him into my clan, and then maybe I can give him Then. But anyway, let's get going. We have a trip ahead of me. I have some traveling to do. I'm going to pass over these ones. We're just going to go straight for the wall and deal with the wall first, and then we can start dealing with maybe some of this, because these settlements are in limbo, essentially. Nothing is happening with them. They're under the control of generic brigand factions. And it doesn't seem like the AI is taking them out. Nobody's trying to conquer them, so maybe I'll do it. I don't know, but first things first, let's go to the wall. Let's go meet Jon Snow again. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I've got a full party. Ooh, Talisa leveled up. I've got a full party. I passed by Raven Tree Hall, and I got a few more Raven's Teeth soldiers. She needs athletics, man. She needs one-handed, too, if she wants to use any cool swords. She needs athletics for the armor that she wears, and she needs one-handed to use weapons. She's slowly but steadily leveling up. It's taking a long time, but I did a few hideouts, and I helped her out. Maybe as we're traveling here, we'll pass by... Oh, here's one right here. Let's do it, and then you can see my companions using their Valyrian steel swords in all their glory. This is a tier 3 one. Let's do it. Why not? We haven't done a hideout in a while. We haven't had a need to do it. But it's a good chance to train up your companions. I thought it would be fun to go up north just to get a change of scenery and stuff, because we've been down in the Westerlands forever. Alright, Brienne, she's using... I've seen her use it two-handed, but it's also... You can use it as a one-handed, too. And then there's Hodor with ice, which is ridiculously massive.
See you in hell!
And then Gendry's got Bright Roar. Oh no, Gendry's got... Yeah, he's got Bright Roar. I'm just gonna let them get all the kills. And then Sirio's using Orphan Maker. I need to change Gendry's helmet. It does help me identify him, but I don't like it. Alright, so let's enjoy Brienne while we have her, because she's not going to be riding with us forever. She'll be with us for a while, but not forever, because I want her to get back running a party. She's good at it. And I was told by a commenter that she can't lose her sword. The AI can't take swords from people. I'm just a little concerned about her dying. I guess that's more what I'm worried about. I feel like she's at more risk of making... At least if she's with my party, I can make sure that I'm getting involved in battles that I think I can handle. You know, I'm smarter than the AI, alright? Sometimes. But it took me some luck getting Heartsbane. I got a new shield too. This is a new development. It's basically the same one, but it's more for me because it's taller. Because I'm a big dude.
Split your skull.
They didn't need my help at all. Because bandits are pushovers for us now.
You
Yo.
got quite a sweat through my
Nope. There you go, see? Down the bottom left, people are getting skills. This is one of the better ways to do it. Just let them do their thing. I don't understand why Brienne is using a javelin and not using Heartsbane. Alright, cool. And I like how, like, my experience spreads, so I didn't bring 11 Blackwood levies, but a bunch of them got to level up, which is great. So, like, hideouts aren't very profitable for us anymore, but they still have their use. I gave Brienne a spear. I gave her this exact one, in fact. Alright, so cool. I bumped her up the line of succession, so to speak, in my party. She's all the way at the top. She outranks everybody now. She gets favoritism because she was one of my favorite characters in the show. I definitely liked her more than Syrio, definitely liked her more than Hodor, definitely liked her more than Gendry, and definitely liked her more than Talisa. Not that I don't like Talisa, it's just... I don't know, she was a come-and-go kind of character. She didn't last in the show very long. The second she got pregnant, I knew she was dead. I knew it was over for her. Alright, let's keep moving. I don't need to go into any more hideouts. There is another one right here, but I'm sure there's going to be a bunch on our journey, and I don't want to get slowed down, so... Next time I see you, because I don't know what the forces are like in Castle Black, and that's the first one that we're going for. And I'm also waiting for Sandor Clegane and Jaime Lannister to get here. Because I'm going to need their help. But this is the only army I'm going to have to take anything. I'm not using any of my vassals, because I don't want to have to spend influence to keep this army together. But anyway, I'll see you guys there. We're pulling up to Castle Black now. Still waiting for my my other parties to show up. But there was something... well, first we're going to check the defenders. 827. That's a lot. That is more than I was anticipating. Let's check the Night Fort, because maybe I will recruit some other people, because I thought I could do this by myself. It's because they're under the control of generic just generic brigands. Like, do these factions have, like, they don't have vassals and stuff, you know what I mean? These factions don't operate like the other factions or other kingdoms. The Broken Men. They have a bunch of settlements, and they have a leader, technically, who we've never met. But they're at war with everyone. They're very poor. That's why I thought we could do it ourselves. I mean, they have a ton of, like, little parties, but they're not operating as one mind. They're all little individual entities. At least I think so. 441, alright, that's more digestible. Want to go check Eastwatch by the Sea. We might go for the night 4. I mean, I'm still waiting for my other parties, so we have to... Before we can do anything, we have to wait for them. Eastwatch has 517, so Night Fort seems like the most logical choice to go for first. Not sure how far they are. A day and a half. Alright, here's the Hound. Who's also another person whose armor I'm never going to change. He's always going to be wearing his armor. And then Jaime's 10 hours away. Come on, Jaime. Speed it up. Okay, so I can work with this. 726, I can definitely take the Night Fort. We would be under if we took Castle Black first. It would be the hardest one. And most of this was, like, garrison. It was primarily garrison, not just militia. So welcome back. We're ready to go. I was kicking so much ass with my siege weapons that we even got a breach. I wasn't trying to get this breach, but it's because they have level 1 walls. It was so easy to make. We were almost going to make another one, but I decided one was enough. So that breach is going to help. It made one of my towers obsolete, but they have no catapults or anything. So despite their high numbers, if we play smart and I don't get myself killed and I contribute in a good way, you know, get like 30 or 40 or 50, something like that, kills, do my part, we should be just fine. And then I think I'll start bringing in some other parties so we can take Castle Black, because I'm going to take some losses after this. Sandor Clegane, what are you going to do? You're a better infantry commander than... You're a better infantry commander than Sirio is. Brienne, you're with me. I chose the worst time of year to start coming up north. In the middle of winter. I'm sure my men hate me right now. Why did you drag us up here? Because I have a responsibility. We need to get the wall under control. It's under the control of rebels. The Night's Watch needs to get their shit together. And Jon Snow needs a fief, and I feel like he deserves to be controlling something. He's technically not the leader of the Night's Watch, that's Carl Tanner, but I can ensure that Jon Snow gets Castle Black. I can at least do that for him. We're getting a lot of kills. My Raven's Teeth are slaughtering. Most of their soldiers seem to be low-tier crap. Wow, I wasn't expecting a really tall tower. These are only level 1 walls. It does have ladders on it. Damn it. It's like a medium-sized one, I guess. Ooh, nice shot. Wow, my trebuchets are actually doing damage. I feel like my trebuchets never get a lot of kills. wow, I am missing horribly. Do I need to get right on top of him and aim at his nuts? There we go. This is Sandor's formation. Why aren't you attacking, man? He's gonna wait for the ram to do its thing. I'll do that too. Alright, where's the hound in his armor? Oh, there he is. He's at the head of the line. Alright, good for him. There he is in his cool helmet. Oh my god, now they come streaming over. Whoops, I'm not using anything. There's like this little ledge I keep getting caught on. It's not letting me go up. I think I have yet to see us lose a man. Alright, maybe taking Castle Black won't be as hard as I thought it might be, because if this is any indication of how easy this is going to be, I mean, I think that's the first guy we lost. Oh no, there's another one. Whatever. Like, we're slaughtering these guys. And we're starting to lose some men now. I like how they're called broken men. I'm breaking them even more because I'm dismembering them. Wow, this guy's never stood a chance. That wasn't hard at all. Only one death from my party? Inside the keep? Sure. And then I normally like to bring some troops that I'm just trying to level up in a pinch. And it's typically my Blackwood levies, because I want to get these... I want to get them into their archer phase as soon as possible. And then... Ooh, this guy's cool looking. I'm going to bring a couple of these guys. I want to check them out. They're not in my party. They're in somebody else's party. Alright, cash them raw guard. Alright, fine. There we go. Alright, I actually like his, I like this guy's armor. It's cool looking. fancy. So after this, we have to send a raven to Corn Halfhand, because that's who I'm giving this to. I hope we get something out of it, because I did test out, behind the scenes, I tested out a transaction. I offered Storm's End to somebody, just to see how it would work, and they wouldn't offer me any money. I hope that's not the case this time. Like, I don't want to give this away completely for free. But if I have to, I have to. Decent amount of influence. There will be no election, but we will pillage it because I don't feel bad about it. I'm just taking it and then immediately giving it away to somebody, so I'm just gonna milk it for all it's worth. We won't devastate it. I won't go that far. But now we need to send a raven to Corn Halfhand. QH. And then during the conversation, we have to do it in a barter. We have to barter with him. I better not have to give this away for free, man. Because I don't want to give it away for free. He is my engineer. One pre-built ballista when you set up a siege camp. I guess that could come in handy. It's better than nothing. Minus 20% casualty chance from siege bombardments. I do a lot of sieges. I think that pre-built ballista would come in handy, because once the siege camp is built, that ballista exists, and it could start taking out any catapults that got built while I was building the camp, you know? So I guess that could come in handy. I'll do that. Alright, so we're waiting for our raven to arrive. It should arrive in 3 seconds, because he's right over here.
It's been a while.
It's been 3 seconds, actually. Something I want to discuss. Okay. So, this is why I cheated my trade up to 300. Because I wanted to be able to do this. And I tried looking for mods first, but I didn't see any mods that allowed me to do that. And I thought to myself, why go through the trouble of installing a mod when you can just get your trade up to 300? And that's what I did. So we're giving him the Night Fort. He only has 53 grand. Oh, he is willing to give me. He is willing to give me money. Okay. I think when I tested this, I tried Jon Snow first, and he didn't want it. All right, so at least we're making some money. We're getting, I mean, it's not great. We're millionaires, so 53,000 isn't that much, but I'll take it. It'll pay my men, who I have to start feeding, because I didn't prepare for being up north very well in terms of provisions. We're gonna run out of food in 9 days, and there's nowhere to stock up. Driftwood Hall? No, that's a castle. Yeah, there's no friendly territory around here that's not a castle. The Winterfell's the closest thing. That is such a pain in the butt. If I wanted to siege Castle Black, it's definitely going to take me more than 9 days, and I really don't want to have my men starve. Oh, no, we can go to villages, but they're not going to have that much. Can they even grow food up here? Can I buy food up here? technically we're in the Gift, which is fertile land that somebody gave to the Night's Watch. I forgot who it was. Was it Bran the Builder? See, yeah, 2 grain, that's not enough. I mean, that'll feed 1 man for 5 seconds. That does me no good. All right, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, how about we use this time to our benefit? Let's get some extra men in here. I'll bring in like 1 or 2 more parties. How about we get Tywin Lannister up here so I can keep my eye on him? Make sure he's not up to no good. 7 days. It's gonna take him a week to get here. Okay, that's fine, because by the time we get back to Castle Black from Winterfell after I buy food, that'll be enough time for him. How about we just bring all the Lannisters up here? Alright, guys. It's probably going to take me a few minutes to get there and get back. So, it's going to take 2 seconds for you, but it's going to take a couple minutes for me. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, guys. We're leaving Winterfell now. I got what I needed. The men are going to have to make do with grain, because that's all they had for sale here. Just a bunch of grain and then not anything else, so I feel bad for the men. This is not a good part of the world to be in, and I wouldn't want to be up here. In the middle of winter. Oh no, it's spring now. It's spring. I mean, it's still freezing cold, but at least it's spring. So we're gonna head back up, and I'm still waiting for Tywin. He's 2 days away. Kevin is 2 days away. 3 days away. So I guess we'll just get up to Castle Black and we'll start the siege, and they definitely will arrive into my army by the time we're ready to start sieging. So let's just get up here. We just crossed this bridge. We're almost up to Castle Black, but here's one of the guys that we need to talk to, Cotter Pike. He's the leader of the clan that's going to get Eastwatch by the Sea, and we didn't meet him yet. So let's go talk to this idiot. This lucky bastard who probably doesn't deserve the land I'm about to give him after we take Eastwatch by the Sea. Maybe we should take Eastwatch by the Sea first. We could save Castle Black for last, maybe.
That's close enough now.
Alright, chill out. Because I think Castle Black's walls are level 3. I don't remember. Yeah, they are. 830 defenders. But again, if it's anything like the men we did... Sure, they have a lot of men, but I guess the garrison, technically, the soldiers that you would consider the garrison, not just generic militia, they suck too. And they're basically militia. So, let's save Castle Black for last. Let's save it for last. Let's grab Eastwatch by the Sea. If I hadn't just met the guy who I was going to give Eastwatch to, I would have gone for Castle Black, but let's take Eastwatch, and we're still waiting for Tywin's slow ass to get up here. I don't think we've ever visited Eastwatch by the Sea. We've never been here. I'm sure it's just a generic castle. But, ooh, I like the picture. That's a badass picture. Cool. So it's probably not a unique settlement with its own model. Then again, I don't know. It could, but I doubt it. But I like that picture. That's really cool. I think we might have seen Eastwatch by the Sea once or twice in Game of Thrones. But now we're going to attack it. In Realm of Thrones. Okay, this is going to be a quick one. I'm not going to wait around for there to be a breach produced, because I don't need it. And the last of my gang's about to arrive, so... Alright, and we're just in time before they got this catapult built. So I'm not going to wait for a breach. This is going to be a little bit tougher than the last one. Level 2 walls. Already forgot how many defenders there are. Oh yeah, 511. Okay. So now that we have our reinforcements, this should be a piece of cake, and I still think that we can take Castle Black. No problem at all either. Oh, but these are pirates. These are not the generic bandits. They're not broken men. These are pirates who are a little bit stronger, so maybe this is going to be a lot tougher. I didn't think about that. I didn't consider that. Well, it's too late to go back now. There's no turning back now. Look, I don't think they're going to be any harder than if we were fighting, like, a regular kingdom. Like, we were fighting Stannis, and he had fully, you know, trained soldiers, and we were able to handle it all. So I don't know what I'm getting worried about. It's just because I'm operating with a small army, relatively. I'm just hoping I can win. But now that Brienne's in my party, and now that I got the Hound running his own party... Ooh, I'm noticing that it's taking a little while to load. Which might mean that... Is the wall going to be in the background or something? Are we getting a special settlement?
Sergeants, you are on command!
I was wondering why it took so long to... That took like a straight minute, like a solid minute to load up, and that's usually a good sign. I had no idea that Eastwatch by the Sea was a thing. I might not use my, I don't think I'm going to use my, my castle... No, because we are going to take Castle Black, but I might put this in a thumbnail. I might have a new thumbnail for this episode, guys. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. I like when I make new thumbnails. Because I already have a thumbnail of Castle Black, maybe I'll do this one. Because it's a specially modeled settlement, and I want to show them off. That is so cool. You can hear it in my voice how excited I am, because I wasn't anticipating this, I swear. Okay, we'll just throw them any odd place.
Yeah!
Wasn't Tormund made the commander of Eastwatch by the Sea? After... Pretty sure he was. I could be wrong, but those last few seasons are kind of fuzzy to me, because I kind of pushed them out of my head. But yeah, I think Tormund was given Eastwatch. At least I remember him being there when Eastwatch got attacked, because isn't that where the zombie dragon came through the wall? They came through near Eastwatch? I'm noticing there's not that many defenders. There's nobody shooting at us. What's going on here? The ram comes up this road, so that's the gate that the ram's gonna hit. Okay. I guess the tower goes there. We have the two different types of towers. We got the ones that I like, the little tiny ones, and then there's this other one. I can ride my horse. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. See, that's what I like about these. Alright, that is so cool. There's no elevator, though. Do you have to... How do you get up on the wall? You have to walk all the way up there? That sucks. I guess the guys at Castle Black, you would... If you were at Castle Black and you were stationed at Castle Black, I guess you would take that for granted. The elevator, here you have to walk up. Unless there is an elevator system that I just don't know about. I kind of want to explore it after this. This might end up being a longer episode, because now I want to explore Eastwatch. The Night Fort didn't look special. The Night Fort didn't have the wall in the background when we attacked it. These poor Westermen, they never thought they'd be fighting outside the wall. There's a method to my madness, men, okay? Just take my word for it. We're making money up here. We're getting experience up here. My companions are skilling up here. And we're taking the wall back from these brigands. Yeah, see, these soldiers, they at least have some armor, whereas the last guys that we fought at the Night Fort, they were pathetic. Alright, I changed my mind. I don't like this. Just protecting my men. I don't want to let them drop those rocks on them. Come on, guys, get that door down. Hurry up. I'm out of javelins. Hurry up. The next rock is coming for your head. And there it is. Come on, guys, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. There's a rock coming. Wouldn't mind having a crossbow right now. That would be perfect. Oop, there's men getting into the gatehouse. Alright, we're taking a decent amount of losses. Well, I don't think we're gonna lose, but it's definitely more than before. Now I'm isolated. I can outrun them. I could just outrun them the whole time until we get some reinforcements. Can't catch me. Oh, not what I needed right now. Not what I needed. There are certain points in the snow where I walk slower. I'm trying to stay on the path here. There we go, some reinforcements finally. I'm surprised I survived as long as I have, I'll be completely honest. It is a miracle that I'm alive right now. Just trying to slowly get into my men here. I'm just trying to... God damn it. just trying to survive right now. It's about survival, not getting kills. How the hell am I alive right now? Oh, that was dumb. Oh, damn it. Jamie, what the hell are you doing out here? Get your ass in there. Only 10 deaths in my party so far. But 138 deaths, that's not great. It's not great. It's about time I got my ass kicked. Pillage. Okay, now we have to talk to... Already forgot his name. Cotter Pike. Okay, hopefully he has more money than the last guy. Hopefully he has more money than Corin Halfhand, because when we were haggling with him, he gave us everything he had. So hopefully this next guy has a bunch and he'll give us everything he has. I'm just going to explore for a second before we give this away. We saw it for a little bit, but I was too busy fighting. I didn't really get to look at everything. Alright, Sirio. Who's this? Talisa? She's just introspective right now. She's just thinking about life as she looks up at the wall. I'll leave her to her thoughts. Or maybe she's thinking about all the people that died 5 seconds ago taking this. Another thing I forgot to do was, see, I walked slower. That's what was messing with me. I walked slower on this, that's why I was getting my ass kicked so much. Yeah, you walk a little slower in deeper snow. Anyway. What I was going to say, I don't think we ever saw the inside of Castle Black's throne room. So, we're going to do that today as well. But I want to see the throne room here. How do you go below here? Where's the, or is there no gate beyond the wall here? Is that it? Or is that the dungeon? That's gotta be the dungeon. Yeah. Is there no way? Is there no portcullis beyond the wall in Eastwatch? Do they not have their own ranger? Like, do they not have their own rangers in each watch by the sea? Like, I don't know much about how the Night's Watch operates, but I just thought that every single castle has its own stewards and its own rangers and its own, you know, builders, all that. So I didn't see an entrance to be on the wall, at least within the inside. Maybe there's a way to get through the on the inside of the castle. I don't know. Alright, the path starts here. It's at the base of the castle. You walk up, and then... We're not doing that. Okay, you will not get me to do that. I just fought a battle. My legs are tired. Alright, I don't know where the door is to get into this keep. I'm getting disoriented. We'll just enter the keep through the menu. Everybody's just standing around Tywin. I hope they're not conspiring. Nothing special. It's a little dark in here. But nothing special. Don't block staircases with barrels. I hate that shit. Let me explore, damn it. Okay, we probably took a lot of losses. There's 144 wounded, so I'm gonna get back up to like 7. Let's get another couple of parties. It's gonna take them forever to get here, but of course we do have a siege to deal with. Whoever's closest. Gareth Clifton. Roland Craycall. Alright, that should be fine. I mean, I don't want to take too many people away from the Westerlands, because I want them to protect down there. Alright, this better be worth my...
It's been a while.
Better have been worth my time. He has 64,000. We can take all of it. So the richer they are, the more that we make from it, but I'm limited by how much that they have. But I'll take it. Eastwatch by the Sea. And I think it's fitting that, like, I mean, the pikes, that's Ironborn stuff. They're sailors. They're a sailing culture, so it's fitting that they get Eastwatch by the Sea. And then last but not least, Castle Black, but we gotta wait. And I have to re-heal. How about we just wait inside Eastwatch? Give my men like a warm bed for the night while we wait for these armies to show up. I'm just gonna chill out here and heal up, and then we'll get on our way. Once everybody's together and we're at full strength, we'll attack Castle Black, and then I think that's gonna be the last thing we do today, because that will be it. I am unsure about one thing. The wall is a different thing. It's like if we zoom in here, there's Castle Black and then there's the wall. Do we have to fight a separate battle for the wall itself? If we do, I'll do it, but I don't think I'm going to do this episode, because we're going to take Castle Black next. I'm over an hour and 12 minutes on OBS, so this is probably going to be a long one. We've healed up enough. We're at 90% health. Still waiting for these armies to show up, but we have a siege to do. And I was thinking to myself, we were attacking pirates here at Eastwatch by the Sea, but we're back to the broken men in Castle Black. So even if they do have a lot of numbers, they're going to be a lot easier. I like fighting this faction more than I like fighting the pirates. We won't lose near as many men. So now we get to... In this episode, we got to siege 2 special modeled settlements. We've seen Castle Black before, but now we get to see it from an attack perspective. I never thought I'd find myself attacking Castle Black for any reason, but it's for a noble purpose. It's for the purpose of returning it to the Night's Watch. So we're not attacking it as bad guys, we're attacking it as good guys. Liberating Castle Black from these ruffians. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're done. See, the way this works is that the little icons symbolizing or showing where the siege weapons are, it's a little wonky. And I think these are the walls. Like, I had a tough time differentiating what and understanding what was what. But they have no siege weapons. At least I don't think they do. They have nothing. They're trying to build a catapult right here. But we should be good to go now. At least I hope so. The whole gang's here. My entire army's here. This is the last thing that we're going to do, at least I think. Because we might have to take the wall itself. But if we do, we're not doing that this episode. But we're probably going to wrap it up here in Castle Black. But we have to take it first. The first time we've ever attacked one of the castles on the wall for any reason.
Command is yours.
you'd think that they'd at least do something defending this side of the wall, at least around the castles themselves, for just this kind of occasion. If somebody's trying to take the castle on this side of the wall, it's an advantage to have some kind of deterrent up there, like throwing rocks down, or just having those ballistas that they shoot straight down just over here. Not the entire length of the wall, just around the castles. You know what I mean? That's what I'd do. Dude, these ramparts here suck. These are shitty ramparts. I mean, they look exactly like how they did in the show and everything, but I'm not a big fan of the walls themselves. Why is the castle towers, why are they like super thick stone, but then the walls are just these crappy frickin' wooden ones? Castle Black is not my favorite castle. I hate to say it has sentimental value to me, but it doesn't have any defensive value or appeal to me. I like how my archers are standing out in the middle of the open. Why don't they have any of those barricades like those up here? Just a guy with an arrow in his face. I see a few men on the other side of the wall. But it's all just a bunch of crap, see? It's just a bunch of crappy guys. The broken men suck. They're like the least intimidating of all of the bandit factions. I'm taking a moment to look something up. I wanted to see if I spelled that frickin' giant's name right. Yeah, One Weg One Dar One is his name officially. Nicknamed 1-1. But I was spelling it right. W-U-N, W-U-N. I'll try looking for him again after this is over. It's time to get off our high horse. Alright, this is Willem Lannister. I won't forget to visit the keep. We have to visit the keep. Or the Lord's Hall. Yeah, see, we just cut through these guys like butter compared to the pirate guys. They were a lot tougher. Look, they're just pouring out of the castle. Look at this. What do you think you're doing? It's fun to watch. Just throw some javelins into the mass. Hey. Do not disturb me. Oh. Did I just get myself trapped again? Good thing they're not looking at me. Am I gonna get crushed by this elevator? For some reason, where I'm standing seems to be good, because they're not doing anything. Just letting me kill them. They're just lining up to die. Are they, like, trying to get on the elevator or something? Is that what they're trying to do? I don't understand. Look how they're just their dumb expressions as like they're just like walking into a meat grinder, completely expressionless. It's like that scene from the movie The Wall, Pink Floyd, The Wall. Oh no, I don't want to go up here. I don't want to go up here. Oh no. All right, good thing I didn't take that much damage. Or no, do we have to go up there in order to fight more of them? Are you kidding me? That's exactly what needs to happen. See, just that's how the guy died, just completely emotionless and expressionless. Okay, it's coming down again. Alright, chill out, boys. They're like little ants trying to get into an anthill. It's like a line at Universal Studios or something. Everybody's trying to shove it to the front of the road, or front of the line. I guess we have to get off at this level. It doesn't go all the way to the top for some reason. Alright, cool. That's cool. It would be even cooler if I can get up the stairs. Here's Johnny.
You devil!
How much more to this is there? Ah. Ah. Oh, look at this guy. They did retreat to the keep, so we'll get to see the throne room while we're attacking it, because we never got to visit it. I forgot the first time we were here. So Jaime's been to the wall, I think. Yeah, he was beyond the wall. He was the member of the party that went beyond the wall, right? Or was he? I don't know. Syrio wasn't. Tywin definitely wasn't. Brienne wasn't. The Hound was. And Gendry was. Marshals. The Marshals. There. Okay, let's check it out. Another decent-sized loading screen. How much does it have to load up? I think that's good. That's a good sign, guys. Oh no! Oh, it doesn't have it. The keep is just the courtyard that we were just in, or do we go inside? Oh, I see. Oh Open up. The door we're breaking into, the room that we're breaking into, we've seen so many times in the show. It's the room where Jon Snow tried to kill Alistair Thorne for the first time. After he called him a bastard, and he said something along the lines of, not only are you a bastard, but now you're a traitor's bastard. I think that's what set him off. The room is smaller than I remember. But this is where Maester Aemon would sit, and Alistair, and Gregor G1 Mormont. It was right here, this exact spot, where Jon Snow tried to kill Alistair Thorne. Right here. Or maybe it was right here. It was right here, actually. Hey, I want one of these in my throne room. I want a map table. Why would the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch need a map of Westeros? Whoops. Oops. I'm so sorry. My phone was listening to me. I apologize, guys. I was like, who's talking to me right now? Aside from myself. I'm sorry, guys. That was probably distracting. Close that. Alright, guys. That is going to do it. Let's finish our business here. Rank up our dudes. This is a town, so we can sell some stuff here. I'm not expecting there to be a lot of money in Castle Black. Especially since we're gonna pillage it. As long as the walls remain at level 2. Oh no, they're level 3. I'm sorry. Eastwatch was level 2 walls. These are level 3. They stayed at level 3, so they didn't go down. Wow, I was wrong. It has it like almost 100,000. That's fine. Minus 14. We don't need to manage it. We're gonna send a raven to Jon Snow. And we're gonna give it to Jon Snow like he deserves. He deserves Castle Black. Oh no, the wall comes with it. The wall comes with it. I see. So whoever has Castle Black owns the wall. Alright, cool. Send that raven to Jon Snow. Jon Snow of the Snow. He better be wealthier than those other two guys.
You again.
Hey, is that any way to greet the guy who's gonna give you Castle Black? Show some respect, Kit Harington. He better not say, I don't want it. He better not say that. Oh no, are they two separate things? I mean, it's not like it really matters. I might as well give them both. Give them both to him. If he had enough money, I would do two separate transactions to get as much money as I can out of him, and I'd do them separately. But since he doesn't have that much money to begin with, I'll just give him both of the things. Congratulations, Jon Snow. You're now the Lord of Castle Black. He didn't say I don't want it. And I think, for the most part, that's pretty much where it was when the... oh, no. Jon Snow didn't own Castle Black. He owned the Night Fort. So things got switched around. People traded places here. But now the wall is back under the control of the Night's Watch. It sucks that Jon Snow is not the leader of the Night's Watch. It's still Carl Tanner. He's the leader of his own clan, but Carl Tanner's the leader of the Night's Watch. Which sucks. I didn't like Carl Tanner in the show. I don't like him here. I don't like that he's in command. I wish it was Jon. Hopefully he dies or something, and maybe Jon will take over, but at least Jon is now ruling Castle Black, and he has the wall. Castle Black is the town. The other ones are the castles. So he got the best deal out of it. So there we go. I achieved what I wanted to. We still haven't gotten involved in any wars or anything anywhere else, which I'm surprised. I'm surprised no kingdoms have declared on us in the meantime. But I am curious to know. Let me know in the comments. I do want to take a trip up here. I'm going to look for 1 again. 1-1. This was how you spell it. This was how you spell it. Somebody else joined the Night's Watch. Are these mercenaries too? We'll get up to Then, because I want to see what the giants are like. I want to hire some giants. But yeah, I'm curious to know what you guys think I should do about these. Should I just conquer them and sell them back to people? Like, identify the Northern Lords and sell them back? I don't want to give these to the Bolton. I don't want to give this to the Boltons. I hate the Boltons. But we can figure it out. But I'm glad we took the wall back. I have a new thumbnail to make because I'm going to do a thumbnail of the Eastwatch by the Sea. So that'll be cool. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this video it doesn't end up being too long. But I had a lot of fun today. It was really good. It was nice to revisit Castle Black. It's nice to get out of our comfort zone and get out of the Westerlands for a while. Get away from the wife. Get away from the wife and the kids. And have some adventures. So the Night's Watch has been reestablished thanks to me. Double the relation gain for helping lords in battle. Ooh, clan leader plus 1 companion limit? Did I just get another companion limit? Yes, indeed. I did indeed, and we're still not up to clan tier 6. Cool. Let me know who you guys think I should bring in. Give me some ideas. I'm just really happy that we got Sandor Clegane back. It's really good. I'll try to figure out what I'm going to do about the Lannisters. Maybe I'll allow the Lannisters to keep Clegane's keep just to make things easy. And maybe I can give the Hound Harrenhal. Because it's a castle and I don't really want to own it. It's not doing much for me. It's adding to my corruption too many fiefs. If I got rid of it, I would get an extra influence every day. You know? So maybe I'll give this to the Hounds. So in order to make Sandor Clegane a lord, I have to give him land. Like, that's what turns them into a lord. Hold on a second. I'm gonna talk to him about his position in the clan, because that's the conversation we need to have. So I'm just gonna chill for a second. Oh, he's in my party. He's right here. Duh.
I'm yours.
About your position in the clan, I would like to assign you a new role. I wish to reward you for your services. Thank you, my lord. I've often thought about that. If I had a fief with revenues and perhaps a title to go with it, I could marry and well pass my wealth down to my heirs. Blah 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 blah. See? So in order to turn him from a wanderer into a lord, I need to give him land. I really wish I still had Clegane's keep because that's what I would give him. It's what he deserves. He's Sandor Clegane. It's just that if I take the land away from the Lannisters, there's going to be a vote and they're just going to give it to another lord. In order to be a part of the vote, in order to be eligible in a vote to get land, you have to already be a lord. You see what I'm saying? You see what the predicament I'm in? Maybe at some point I'll expel the Lannisters from the kingdom and then deal with it that way, but I think if I expel them, the same thing is going to happen. Clegane's keep is going to be up to an election. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm dragging this episode on too long and just keep talking. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Leave your comments down below. All those good comments. Leave those likes as well. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do that too. Hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate that. But I am anticipating another fun episode in the next one. Episode 24 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.